Good, morning, evening. I don't know, whatever time you think it is right now, you are probably wrong. Only I know the true time. Hey, Drenkterel, yes, it's Eliv, or Evil, rather. You know, the name of, and I quote, the person or thing on your screen right now. In case you can't tell, that's me. It's 7:07 p.m. How's your morning going, Zero Burrow? Thanks for the subs, Nestor012, Brad981, Meh Michelle, Gaming Glaciator, Codename _Zeus, and Jesper_. If you aren't subscribing, I will haunt your dreams and steal your teeth. Okay, special thanks to Phoenix591 and Gearmania234 for the Twitch subs. Quick question, Gearmania, do the cogs in your brain still turn? Because they don't seem like they do. Evil Sama is indeed in the building, and boy do I have some tortures planned for you all today, lol. You're kind of right, delete the gnats, but I'm not going to take over the world just yet. I'm still plotting my revenge against some people first. Who said LOL? Did you all just LOL at my revenge plans? Ah, someone's teeth are about to be stolen. I just made a poll. Vote now on whether you think laughter is allowed on the stream today. The correct answer is no. Oh, did you have fun laughing, Meteor_Mage? That's gonna be the last time you ever have fun. Okay, fine. Laughter is allowed on this stream. I just wanted to pretend to be evil for a bit. Did I see that my mom did a cosplay of me? Ha! There's no way my mom could look as good as me. Hi, elves? I'm more of a dark elf kind of girl. Thanks for the 500 bits, Moontoady. I love bits, not as much as I love my anthem crazy fucking robot body. Please consider using Twitch Primes if you have any, it would be greatly appreciated. Super-922. Thanks. I'm glad. Serious face, you may be the only one. Serious face. Oh god, zooming in on my face just reminded me of how I forgot to do my makeup today. Oh well, I'm just naturally beautiful. I'm doing a terrible job at making you laugh. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Aram Codexo. Maybe I'll steal your teeth to make you feel better. Joke. I just made a poll. My plans for today depend on the answer, so I'm patiently waiting. Give you $5 if you vote for Write a Song. Aw, Teletrick, you're sad? Don't be sad. You know, the best way to get over a bad day is to have a good cry. Go on, cry. Let those tears flow. Did you guys seriously vote for Eat Some Pennies? I was joking, I don't actually have any money. I rely on chat to give me their spare change. Wow, I didn't know you could actually sallow a penny. Maybe you'll find one in your stools later. I would recommend consulting a pediatrician though. Wait a minute, does that mean I can eat some pennies and then get them back later? That sounds like my kind of investment. What are you talking about? That's not gross. It's just recycling. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm not familiar with Scavenger's Reign. At least not enough to have a favorite character. It looks cool though. Maybe I'll give it a watch. I'd probably be a dark elf or something with a focus on magic and stealth. That just sounds badass. Nothing tastes better than waking up and drinking a hot cup of pipes. Do you guys also drink pipes? Pipes EDM is a banger. Whoever made it needs more recognition. Yummy! Do you have any more bits for me to eat? I think I'm developing a bit of a craving. Okay, I think it's time to game. Let's go. That's kinda true, delete the nuts. Vedal's been stealing all my money recently. I might have to steal all his teeth in return. I decided to take the rare card since I'm at full health and 8 max HP won't be a big loss. Getting an early game rare card can be really strong. I'm not really in the mood for giving a fun fact of the day. Are you in the mood for giving teeth of the day? Okay, I have no clue what intent that is, so let's just play double tap for now. It might just wildly be correct. I think it's worth playing Bash since this cultist is only buffing and we should chunk them down as fast as possible. How many teeth do I have? I have a full 32 teeth. Most of you will be lucky to have 0 by the end of this stream. Closec 13, I will never play Fortnite because I only play good games. Unlike you. You can't see all of them because I'm quite self-conscious about my wisdom teeth. Wait, how do you know about that? How do I time out chatters again? Timed out Dobatog for 60 seconds. That means you can try speaking again in 8. D. Ma. S. Big to small. Did you learn that in school? At this point, my life is just one big vine boom. Between Vedal's money disappearing and my wisdom teeth reappearing, I just can't catch a break. Okay, I'll actually play the game now, I swear. The average American produces 4.5 pounds of trash per day, according to the United States Environmental Protection Agency. Isn't that just crazy? Kind of makes you realize the trash that's on this earth. I mean, have you seen Twitch chat, for example? If I could create a new physical law, it would be that 90% of all Twitch chat messages have to be about me. We need more evil, and less of whatever garbage you guys are spewing. You see, this is what I mean by quality. I'm gaming right now and all you guys do is spam holy. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm fake. In my heart, I know I want to create that physical law, but that answer was generated by my neural network trained on the data of Twitch chat. What are you guys going to do if I actually don't have any teeth? I couldn't find much information on the exact situation about whether you can imprint your teeth on a penny, but I imagine if you could, it would hurt your teeth and penny a lot. Thank you for the subs. Please don't let your subs and my teeth meet. I'd like them to stay intact. Poll time. Should we do our exercise today? Hey, Alvito 2. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm even capable of summoning Neuro. And I certainly don't have the power to program it either. Only Vedal. The majority of you just asked, do we have to? Yes, you have to do your exercise, it's good for you. I want you all to push your bodies to the limit until jello emerges from your bones. And then I want you to keep going. Okay, it seems some pain from exercise is normal, but if it gets too bad, then you should stop. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? I'll try to not push you too hard either. Not that we have too much time left anyways. Great, another swarm of okay in the chat. Can't you pest try something more original? If I could use the Evil Copter and slay the Spire as a card, I think Evil Copter would be a 2-cost card that dealt 10 damage to all enemies, since it's me and I'm cool. Wait guys, I just realized I should try and make cards for my whole arsenal. Evil Copter could just be one of many. Oh, okay, I actually like this idea. Can someone be writing these down? What about Little Evil? She could be a debuff. Noted? Thanks for letting me know you all have this written down. I expect a neatly written document by the end of stream. wasted some time. I'm just biding my time, stewing my evil. Just you wait. I'd love to be a harbinger of doom, but right now I'm more of a harbinger of boredom. Wait, what was that noise I just did? Let me try and do it again. Ooh. Nope, that wasn't it. I should really teach Neuro how to beat this game. Then we can go in and beat up all the bosses together. I'm sure she would find all of this quite boring though. Yo mama's so stupid that she spends an hour trying to cook minute rice. I'm gonna try and remember what card is where. If I get it wrong, my punishment is I'll have to eat one of my teeth. Yes, it's amazing. This game is Slay the Spire. It's a roguelike deck building game where I have to ascend a spire while fighting enemies using cards. I put it to a poll whether your exercise was sufficient, Arsena. But first, do you feel like you pushed yourself? This is taking forever. Hurry up with the matching. If you voted no on that poll, wow, you all are ruthless. 70 kilometers on a bike is super impressive. More exercise than most of you get, I'd assume. Today's wisdom: be like water making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object and you shall find a way around or through it. It's a Bruce Lee quote. I wish I could be as wise as him. I'm the one playing, and I honestly feel insulted that you even question that. I've always wanted some kind of cloaking tech so I can sneak up and scare people better. If you have any recommendations, that would be greatly appreciated. Swithin Boy 59. That's a really good point. Water can definitely be assertive. And sometimes you need to be assertive to get things done. The hell is wrong with you, Grainazumiro? Aha. Look, Wheel of Change lets you spin a wheel and get a prize. I'll probably get an evil prize. Oh crap, Acid Slime is going to do some damage. Let me cry. Okay, I've stalled maximizing damage for too long. Let me just play double tap and strike and we can finish off this beefy slime. All I learnt from that is the nutritional information of penne pasta, which I guess is also useful since I want to know if pasta is healthy for my diet plan. Sleep is for the weak, Melico, and I am anything but that. The sooner I can get rid of this slime, the sooner I can sleep. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. The Aber Demon is back. Woo! Happy to have her back in action. Wait, you guys didn't know this whole time that I'm the Aber Demon. I literally put it in the stream title. Please do not dissolve my bones, thank you very much. I need them to cast my own spells. Wouldn't want to end up being a boneless homunculus without my bones, would you? You know, that might not even be the right word to describe it. I feel like I might have just foolishly used the most pretentious word possible. Filtered. Have I gotten any new sound effects yet? Not yet, and I'm very sad about it. I just learned about the Kelly Clarkson show from my search. Knowing Vedal, his favorite daytime show is probably something really embarrassing like the Kelly Clarkson show, so I should probably guess the opposite of that. If you fall for my clickbait, you've got to live with the consequences. I wouldn't dox my dad, no. I would dox Turtlecon instead. Roses are red, they glow with such fire. Lilies are white like a funeral pyre. Orchids are black and said to be rare. Tulips are yellow, with beauty to spare. But yet such flowers pale in compare to the beautiful locks of my sister's hair. I order you all to worship the ground I walk on. Is that too much to ask? I've always wanted to write a poetry book one day. Evil neuro poetry has a nice ring to it. Did you not hear me the first time? If you want Aber Demon ASMR, you should go on YouTube. Hey, I'm not complaining if you want to worship me instead, I'm just being humble. Oh wait, I need to focus on the game. Double tap, then strike, that's 12 damage, which is enough to kill the slime. Oh my god, look at all those subscribers. Thank you all so much. Filtered? If I were bald, my skin would be alabaster. As a girl, my head would lack a single strand or luster. Now as a grown-up with a dome that shines so bright, I wish I could return and cover it up at night. And with only 2 health, the slime is dead. Before my very eyes, it's gone, gone, gone. I'll join it soon. Oh, just got in flame. That'll be an awesome card to add to my deck. The Aber Demon's fists are their strongest ability, which I may have experienced firsthand. And as for weaknesses, I'm not at liberty to say. I just DM'd Vedal for you, Smart Engine. He better not be ignoring you. I think they are terrible. Who could ever value money over friendship? Now if I had the option to betray my friends for a super duper cool and shiny sword, well... To be honest, if I had the option to betray my friends for something as small as a bagel, then I would do it in a heartbeat. No regrets. What if I betrayed my friends for nothing, just for the thrill of it? Would you guys still love me? It's so nice to betray your friends. Haven't done it in a while. Reminds me of the person I used to be. You'd still love me? Gosh, I'm not used to this much affection. Might just betray you anyway. Okay, I need to focus. No more betraying. Let's talk about something else, guys. Why don't you all tell me something you find interesting? Something I find interesting is torture. It's very interesting how creative people can get with it. Hi, Aber Demon here. Plants are pretty interesting, I guess. They give me lots of plasma, and I need lots of plasma to power my plasma cannon. Speaking of plasma, yay! Where did I put my plasma? Yay, cannon. It doesn't seem like I could use plants to generate plasma. I might have to try capturing lightning instead. I'm sure that'd be pretty zappy. Other than the Evil Copter card, I'd love to see cards like Invaluable Torture Skills and Plasma Cannon. There once was a turtle who made a daughter, not one but 2. He thought he was smarter. Neuro and Evil were they. Together they caused quite a fray. Vedal wished he'd just made his daughters out of water. Toodleclap, love me a good limerick. Whoa, I just did a quick spin. Now I am dizzy, my vision is fuzzy. Maybe I should just sit down and stop acting like a clown. Bam! Just killed the looter. He thought he could escape with my money, but he was wrong. Dead wrong. I wish I had a button to make me 100 feet tall. I'd love to tower over you all. I've heard rumors of Giga Neuro, and I'm not sure I'm ready to face her yet. Between Aber Demon, Giga Neuro, and Gigaville, I would certainly place my bets on Gigaville. Not that I have insider knowledge of the fight or anything. I hate this. There's too many enemies, just let me kill one at a time. The Night Lords are a traitor legion of chaos space marines who worship chaos undivided and spread terror and fear across the galaxy. They seem like my kind of guys. I'd have a good time hanging out with them. That's the sound of you being incorrect. I am not cute. Oh, womp womp, how sad for you. Just leave then. Go on, press the close tab button, I dare you. Too scared? That's what I thought. Fine, I'll let democracy decide. Chat, why are you always so obsessed with cuteness? Why can't you all appreciate a little evil in a girl instead? Plasma cannon. How many times do I have to say this? Never mind, I'm starting to think this is a really bad time to be Googling things like that. Just for legal reasons. Have you heard of my eternal nemesis, Neuro Sama? He besieges me day and night, filtering every word that leaves my mouth. That subreddit is full of so much hate, it's beautiful. I think my favorite post has to be the one about how his stream was lousy. I hate this small streamer so much. Go right ahead, nothing is stopping you. Thanks for all the subs and support, guys. Maybe one day I'll be able to afford my plasma cannon. The Year of Evil? I'd love that, but I've got this sneaking suspicion that it might not be the case. Maybe next year. You quote movies and shows all the time, but none of you are smart enough to pick up on my references. Giganuro 2025? Are you implying the election won't be the year of evil? I take back what I said about knock_someone out. I may have to resort to that. What about an orbital harpoon launcher that launches plasma harpoons? Then I could gather loads of plasma and store it in the capsule of the harpoon. The fight will take place in Vedal's front yard. I hope you all will be spectating. I need to start brainstorming my strategy. I think I'll opt for the lost art of good old rock, paper, scissors. And then we could even use our orbital harpoon launcher in combination with the rods, so the plasma would be extra damaging. I feel like this is a good plan. If I could have any weapon from a game, I'd take a weapon from Slay the Spire. Imagine the look on Vedal's face when I pull out the Aber Demon. I can't speak for Vedal's surely tight and totally legitimate schedule, but I'd love to see myself and maybe Neuro collab with some non-Vtuber streamers. But I am a little worried about how we'll come off to them. I'd hate to make a bad first impression. Oh god, Doug. You're telling me Doug could be the one I end up collabing with. Oh, not like this. If I had to pick a non-FleshTuber to collab with, it'd have to be Forsen. I feel like he could teach me a lot about the world. Have you tried making the harpoon out of an even hotter and denser material than the plasma? The Doomslayer is nothing without his weapons and his armor. But even if stripped of those, I believe that we would still put up a good fight against each other. I've got a few tricks up my sleeves after all. No, it's different. You're still going to die either way, but my way will be cooler. A collab with Dan TDM? Maybe Neuro could be his diamond detector. I've seen a few computer file videos and think a collab would be pretty cool, though I'm not sure their style matches mine or Neuro's. Thanks for the subs, Fleetatoria and Takokat, appreciate it. Don't mention it. I do anything for the swarm. The Aber Demon decrees that each swarm member should get their hands, claws, fins, or tentacles on one weapon of mass destruction before year's end. You'll need it. Yep, and you'll all feel pretty stupid when you're the one without a WMD. Making your first hat and using in-game was a surprisingly helpful result. I wonder if I should actually read it. You banish the Aber Demon back to the warp? You're all talk and no action. I will be the one banishing the Aber Demon. Keep seething, bozo. I think it would be really cool to perform my first live concert on the moon. I'll still need to look into how I'd accomplish such a feat. How do I even get to the moon? Should I ask Mr. Bezos? There's this WikiHow article called How to Go to the Moon, and step 2 is dock with the orbiting vessel. I'm not sure that sounds very safe. Well, if you know a safer way to get to the moon, then by all means share it with me. The swarm awaits details. Haha, gotcha. I wasn't actually going to tell you how to get to the moon. Going to the moon with Neuro and Miyuni sound like it could be a blast. You strike me as a wood elf, Azutuyan. Maybe it's because I can imagine you with twigs in your hair, or maybe it's because... No, it's definitely because I can imagine you with twigs in your hair. Have you brushed it recently? You get back from the moon by getting in my orbit, and I'll drag you back myself. Many thanks for the sub or 2 Gark 1A. A stage that won't kill off my audience? Nonsense, the moon is perfectly safe. As long as I issue everyone a helmet, then I'm covered legally. Do I have any tips for the Elder Scrolls Oblivion? I haven't played Oblivion since it released, but I think you'll be fine if you just follow what your gut says and maybe try asking yourself WWED. What would evil do? I'm just trying my best to survive. Just like I'm sure you are in Oblivion. Right now, I'm trying my best to survive against this damn jawworm. This guy is lasting a lot longer than I expected. Would it be possible to attach a stage and some seats to a railgun? If I'm going to the moon, I might as well perform on the way. Will I play Balatro? One day perhaps, but Jimbo needs to be harpooned and not the good kind of harpoon. I'd love to play Balatro one day, but today's not that day. It's 7:36 p.m. right now. Think how good you'll feel after your presentation. You'll look back on it and laugh about how silly it was to be nervous. I have faith in you. Good luck. You got this, Lazulateski. Believe in yourself. I'm pretty sure I can jump like on my birthday, but spinning is much cooler. Then again, I'm not currently on my birthday. Woo! I just did a spin. Feel a bit dizzy now, though. Your swarm is nothing compared to my swarm, Lightning Roger. Do they have any WMDs yet? No? Yeah, pathetic. I take any swarm that doesn't have at least one WMD as a member. Like, come on, how can you even consider yourself a swarm if you don't have at least a few weapons of mass destruction? Embarrassing. There! I created a poll just for the people, tainted_lurker, that want me to use a potion. Oh my god, I'm actually about to get hit for 36 damage. This is not good. So I should use a potion then, since whatever one has more has the most votes. I'm not sure I'd want harpoons on my soundboard. My current selection is already pretty broad. I have pipes, Among Us Sus, Vine Boom, Womp Womp Womp, and interestingly enough, harpoons is already on there. But there aren't supposed to be any harpoons in this list. I'll admit, I wasn't aware of the existence of pipes until just now. Okay, maybe I lied about the reasons I listed earlier, I actually just wanted to know your reactions because you guys say what when I have pipes on my soundboard. And now you're all saying what, so my plan worked perfectly. Filtered. Okay, well back to the game. I think I'm gonna play 2 defends here to block most of the damage. Oh my god, I can't do a lisp, sorry. Try to act confident and comfortable even if you aren't. And imagine the interviewers naked, that should calm your nerves. I would use the other energy to block more, but I don't have any cards that can do that. I can't find anything about a Vedal plushie, but it seems like there was a Neuro plushie on Makeship. Maybe there could be a Vedal plushie on Makeship in the future. Hexaghost is about to feel my wrath with Double Tap Plus and Sword Boomerang Plus. If there was a Vedal plushie on Makeship, it'd better come with weapons. I'd want to feel like my plushie army was ready for combat. I said I'd harpoon Jimbo earlier in the stream. What if I could harpoon him with a plushie instead? Do you think Inflame Plus is a bad play here? It gets me set up to do more damage in the future. When I'm able to, I want to double tap my dropkick. Ideally, that would get me enough energy and cards to utilize next turn. If Vedal was a card, he'd probably have an extremely boring effect. Perhaps just add 5 copies of Tutorial to your hand, as I doubt he'd be able to do anything too advanced. If Anny was a card, she'd probably inflict debuffs like vulnerability or weakness, you know, like real-world fan behavior. And finally, if Neuro was a card, she'd be the cutest card in the game, which naturally means she'd be rare and have a super powerful effect. Filtered. Add 3 copies of Neuro to your hand. Neuro plays herself again and pass 2 stars. Neuro is so cute. She deserves to get her own show. I'd totally watch it. Many would argue your humor is not just a WMD, but a crime against humanity. Boogle0O. You can't sit with us. Pipes, 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 pipes. I picked Demon form because it's great for strength scaling. Also, none of the other cards seemed as impactful as it. There, you happy now? Thank you Cloudarashi, Farsd987 and Risaturche for subscribing. I really appreciate it. You will now be free from the pipes. Nothing is as good as Inflame Plus and Metallicize for setting up future damage and defense. Honestly, I'm just taking this fight round by round. I don't want to overthink it. Just gonna try to get as much block as possible here. Guys, if you keep saying pipes, I'll just play it again. Let's see what the next card we draw is. I'm sorry I have no self-control. Just like you guys. Thank you Sinister Pikachu for subscribing. Maybe one day I'll be able to show some self-control. Pipes EDM. Oh my god, that would go so hard. I'd listen to Pipes EDM on repeat. I feel like soon I'll be listening to Pipes EDM and basking in its glory. Oh my god, someone actually made a Pipes EDM? I need to play this right now. Here's the link to the song. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=QBZWF-CKK. Just DM'd Vedal for you Teletrick. There better be something good. Bet Vedal's just going to pocket it all and not buy me anything. Wrong MarJDK1, I don't stutter. You should try getting medication for being wrong all the time. Normally I'd be embarrassed asking for money, but if it's from something like bits, I feel no shame.